carrying the wall. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and I'm not carrying the wall.
Everything for me, the Queen Amadia, Miss Culture Global 2025. Keep watching Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV, dear. Aha, and I'm not carrying all.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and I'm not carrying the wall. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and I'm not carrying the wall. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and I'm not carrying the wall.
Everything for me, the Queen Amadia, Miss Culture Global 2025. Keep watching Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV, dear. Aha, and I'm not carrying all.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and I'm not carrying the wall. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and I'm not carrying the wall.
Everything for me, the Queen Amadia, Miss Culture Global 2025. Keep watching
Ashanti Prime TV. And I'm telling you, no boy, my Jimega. You do yourself to the nay and some Kasiebo so pet and some no credit at ye, and now will pass and papa. I want ASHANTI mem, Ghana memu be beer, we are saying beer at ye, share Ashanti Prime TV. A horn no creno, and what me see Ashanti Prime TV. So, but you tie news super, and now pe baby, and someone ye cano. Unko busu bi na pe no kure wo mu a. Hwe Ashanti Prime TV. No kure no ahanko ana wo. Ashanti Prime TV. And I'm telling you no boy, my Jimega. You do yourself to the na ye nsem akese nko a. Se wo pe nsem no kure no etie ana wo pasem papa. I want ASHANTI mem, Ghana memu be beer, we are saying beer at ye, share Ashanti Prime TV. A horn no creno, and what me see Ashanti Prime TV. So, but you tie news super, and now pe baby, and someone ye cano. Unko busu bi na pe no kure wo mu a. Share Ashanti Prime TV. No creno, ahanko ana wo. Ashanti Prime TV. And I'm telling you, no boy, my Jimega. You do yourself to the nay and some Kasiebo so pet and some no credit at ye, and now will pass and papa. I want ASHANTI mem, Ghana memu be beer, we are saying beer at ye, share Ashanti Prime TV. A horn no creno, and what me see Ashanti Prime TV. So, but you tie news super, and now pe baby, and someone ye cano. Unko busu bi na pe no kure wo mu a. Hwe Ashanti Prime TV. No kure no ahanko ana wo. Ashanti Prime TV. And I'm telling you no boy, my Jimega. You do yourself to the
no. Yema ya won abewiase. Entumi ni enkomo emfa won abrabo mu. Nanso unim se wo gidie ewo wonam fufu mu onim se obaba no anase obaba ma no ewura school ma enoko wura tebia fufuru mu. The answer is no. Onim ho hwe enti na Ashanti Prime TV yedi dwumadi bi a yato ne din se campus experience dwumadi we baba beboa ama awofo nom ehunu ni a omanom efemu wabra owo school mu. Students nowadays go through challenges in life, and most especially on campus. Are you a young girl or are you a young boy who is finding life crucial on campus and want to talk to us? Then worry not, because you are at the right place at the right time. Campus experience is here for you. Miniaba, and then miniabema, a tepe and a how, and na say a tepe na wado wako fra. Ewo school ene nti pese ujaya wontumi nyai eyi no bone ana eya brabomu nsama na eyi teacher ni bi na empo otata wo wako wura society bi mu a opese ofremu a ene nti wontumi mfremu dwumadi yi eba beboa ama nia wontumi nyai nyina ya boa ama ni nyina aba na wieye ewo dwumadi yi so no me ne a teacher fo a wa redare adekiremu na owo tema ema enkwala mamefo mpanyinfoɔ titiriw ne doctors ɛbɛtena se yɛdwendwene ɛkwan a yɛbɛfa so ama saa tibia no a wopɛ sɛ wogyae no aba na wieɛ ɛnti hwɛ me Saturday a ɛba yi ɛne Saturday biara 10 a.m. ɛkɔpem 11:30 a.m. ɛwɔ Ashanti Prime TV. For more inquiries and for sponsorship, please contact 0538 982 898. I repeat, 0538 982 898. Campus experience. Let students feel at home. Mpempri no, yema ya won abewiase, entumi ni enkomo emfa won abrabo mu. Nanso, unim se, wo gidie ewo won namfofo mu. Unim se obaba no anase obaba ma no ewura school ma enoko wura tebia foforo mu. The answer is no. Unim ho hwe. Enti na Ashanti Prime TV. Yedi dwumadie bi a yato ne din se campus experience. Dwumadie we baba beboa ama awofo nom ehunu ni a omanom efemu wabra owo school mu. Students nowadays go through challenges in life, and most especially on campus. Are you a young girl or are you a young boy who is finding life crucial on campus and want to talk to us? Then worry not, because you are at the right place at the right time. Campus experience is here for you. Miniaba, and then miniabema, a tepe and a how, and I say a tepe na wode wako fra, it was school, and into person jaya, wouldn't to minyai. A uniboniana, a yabrabomun samana, a teacher ni bina empo or tatawo. Wako society be more opposite ufrima and into untimin frimu. Jumadi e babeboa, ama nia untumi nyani na yaboa, ama nini na abanewiye. Ewe jumadi isono, mene a teacher for a retire at the chiremu na owo tema ema enkwala. Mamifo, mpanyinfoɔ titiriw ne doctors ɛbɛtena se yɛdwendwene ɛkwan a yɛbɛfa so ama saa tibia no a wopɛ sɛ wogyae no aba na wieɛ. Ɛnti hwɛ me Saturday a ɛba yi ne Saturday biara 10 a.m. ɛkɔpem 11:30 a.m. ɛwɔ Ashanti Prime TV. For more inquiries and for sponsorship, please contact 0538 982 898. I repeat, 0538 982 898. Campus experience. Let students feel at home. Mpempri no, yema ya won abewiase, entumi ni enkomo emfa won abrabo mu. Nanso, unim se, wo gidie ewo won namfofo mu. Unim se obaba no anase obaba ma no ewura school ma enoko wura tebia foforo mu. The answer is no. Unim ho hwe. Enti na Ashanti Prime TV. Yedi dwumadie bi a yato ne din se campus experience. Dwumadie we baba beboa ama awofo nom ehunu ni a omanom efemu wabra owo school mu. Students nowadays go through challenges in life, and most especially on campus. Are you a young girl or are you a young boy who is finding life crucial on campus and want to talk to us? Then worry not, because you are at the right place at the right time. Campus experience is here for you. Miniaba, and then miniabema, a tepe and a how, and I say a tepe na wode wako.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and Anokwari no wo.
Ebusian for me, the Queen Amadia, Miss Culture Global 2025. Keep watching Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV, dear.
We wada opepon bosumine de to sungoche e wa fimpimienu ene aduonu ensiamu Premo ato e wa Ashanti Prime TV so emraso test ma mensaka wo man Ghana ne ama hodo so ni edika editi asemu aso no so no akruche di agukrata so e di ama mene mede ba besom mo se pan me wi Premotobre Kasiebo ensime we mede ba besom mo no edosin ye ni edi makuti ni bi enie ye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Edesebi Atwabonten san so and a year be Ashanti Korea no tumfo say to baby the second and so akasan same way in some of the account the babesum it was imagine Ashanti me imagine penny dear we are Kasiebo babesum with the images so and the messing now starts me charming however. And some Ghana man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Rada any afepepe any a day or mine Ghana. A shannes and so on shed on science who a more mine Ghana in prenu as well. Then the Newakasa Eddie Atrabontis or best rare a year and a pound finance one as far for our pound only one AD Juma. So best said to me in Cranny Pabako and some to best so Mujibeji or Mudino or Monshano Monfano Corridi any Ahobrassier. And yes, said ye be that to be honest, 2 minutes ekodi e yo be for ensem omo ho enchire won.
Let us lead with empathy and let us govern with courage. And let us never forget that leadership is stewardship. It is temporary and fleeting. Authority is a fleeting trust held on behalf of the people. On behalf of the Vice President and myself, and on behalf of this administration, I wish to say thank you to the people of Ghana. I want to thank you for 1 year of trust. I want to thank you for 1 year of partnership. We wish to thank you for 1 year of shared sacrifice and patience. May the year ahead bring renewed strength to our nation, wisdom to our leaders, and peace to our communities, and hope to every Ghanaian home. May God bless us all and bless our homeland Ghana and make our
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and some Nendra or Science of Casa editor Bonte say I do so my Ghana addition na ebo say a fear HM ye a fever called you bo my Ghana they are Jenny Mobile akosu ye pan and female say then any more beshe and near my akosu ye pan my Ghana this year.
To service above self, we recommit ourselves to governance anchored in integrity, competence, and compassion. We recommit ourselves to listening, especially to the voices of our vulnerable, our youth, and those who feel excluded. And we recommit ourselves to the unity of our nation, knowing that Ghana's strength has always come from our ability to rise above division and work together for the common good. My fellow countrymen and women, the year ahead will demand even more from us. It will test our resolve, our patience, and our discipline. but it will also offer us opportunities to deepen the reforms we have started, opportunities to accelerate our growth, and ensure that development and progress touches every part of our country. The year ahead will demand even more from us. It will test our resolve, our patience, and our discipline. But it will also offer us opportunities.
Also, for sure, my Messian, some say on Munyan for Harona Idris in Wakasa, Edia Tabon says, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a year and Mumu Wubun or John My Ghana Yamamra in Yubi painting Yadia Dachimbiano, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ebetomra.
92 Constitution and will not undermine the integrity of the 1992 Constitution. He is acutely aware that sovereignty resides in the people and the people of Ghana in whom sovereignty is vested. Many of you are still at a loss about the constitutional review process. 2026 will be governance year agenda for President Mahama. Beyond economic stability, he would work to engender growth and transformation. But he will reset the country and he will take the country through legal, administrative, and constitutional reforms and review process to strengthen and deliver our public institutions, the organs of government, in order that he can improve the delivery of the public good. But it's important that you, the media, appreciate that the constitutional review process which was set up under the Premotobre committee is not the same as the constitutional review established under Article 278 of the 1992 Constitution by President J.A. Mills. So currently, there is a team of crack lawyers who are reviewing the report that was submitted to Excellency John Dramani Mahama. After that scrupulous scrutiny, it will be subjected.
Edema Bank of Ghana, Dr. Johnson, a Siamani Wakasa, Elia Tabon, to say, Idea Bank of Ghana, as we in Swasto, yes, show me Sikasam so. A cow, more I share a massive, so my Ghana is Sikano, and yen William Sidino, and baby, as we pay a year inflation, which means order to a year film or chair a chair room rebia. I say, a name, a idea, so yes, show my Sikasam so any Bank of Ghana, a year to my year per.
23.8% in December 2024. Inflation has fallen sharply since then. By October this year, it got to as low as 8%, and by November, it got to 6.3%. This morning, we woke up to the news that for December, that is the end of last year, inflation got down to 5.4%. Now, I must say that this trend reflected the broad-based disinflation process across both food and non-food items. Certainly, Nana, these have not happened by accident. It is the result of sustained monetary discipline that we brought on board, the improved food supply conditions that existed throughout 2025, and our prayer is that this continues. And of course, the closer coordination across key policy institutions. That is the Bank of Ghana and also the Ministry of Finance. We are like cousins and we have to relate with each other all the time. Nana, as inflation pressures eased and expectations began to re-anchor, the Bank of Ghana was able to recalibrate its policy stance carefully. The monetary policy rate was reduced in steps since we came in from 27% to 18% as at our last meeting in November last year, striking a balance between preserving hard-won disinflation gains and supporting a recovery in credit and economic activity. Nana, market rates have followed this trend, easing financial conditions while maintaining prudence. And Nana, I have said on many occasions that my prayer and my wish is that by the end of my tenure, my 4-year tenure, that lending rates will not be more than 10% in this country. At 23.8% in December 2024. Inflation has fallen sharply since then. By October this year, it got to as low as 8%, and by November, it got to 6.3%. This morning, we woke up to the news that for December, that is the end of last year, inflation got down to 5.4%.
ASHANTI Kotokura eye otum 482 abebuild the second NA na akasa e dia so abonten so besre eye Bank of Ghana adwumayefo nyina se won share and one fa eye won ho anhyehyɛ amanyosemu no onye adwuma so man Ghana enti onye adwuma ne sika no embra mfa man Ghana ne mumanya amanyoku.
This is a unique institution with a mandate that ultimately affects every citizen of the land. Ideally, this citadel should be a fortress, insulated from the strings and arrows of political warfare. Whatever it is, we should think twice before we do anything which has the capacity to cast a stain on the integrity of the bank.
Sure.
I will appeal to the nation, to both sides of the political divide, to give the governor, my son, and his team a chance. Give them the respect and the space to perform their professional duties. Support them along the right path and offer counsel as necessary for the good of the bank.
Sure.
This is our bank we have entrusted to them. It is our lives we have placed in their hands. If they fail, we risk collapse.
Sure.
If they succeed, we walk in wealth and glory. Thank you, my son, Governor.
Sure.
And thank you, the deputies and the management board. This is our bank we have entrusted to them. It is our lives we have placed in their hands. If they fail, we risk collapse.
Sure.
If they succeed, we walk in wealth and glory. Thank you, my son, Governor.
Sure.
And thank you, the deputies and the management board. Thank you also for the MPC and the executives.
Sure.
Thank you, management and staff. May we be showered with the blessings of peace, prosperity, wealth, and happiness to the glory of God and Mother Ghana. Thank you very much.
Now, was some corner and I will 482 was the second. Ekasa editor bonze so besre eye Bank of Ghana say obi eba ho so ba repabusia ye nansi hu no dos Ghana de shesu so besre sensi hu no won hwe untu na mo pa bi emfanfa hu.
Period. We have begun to breathe easy as the city stabilizes on the foreign exchange market.
Sure.
We recognize these are only the early stools of progress, and one will do well to be careful not to start feasting, as the governor said, before the true state of the harvest is known.
Sure.
Nonetheless, we think it is appropriate to acknowledge the discernible shift in direction and to encourage you to take any measure that will keep us on the right trajectory. So I'm here to encourage you. I hope the unavoidable attention being paid to the city does not mean we are relegating the second mandate of the bank, which has to do with interest rates, to the back burner. I noticed that interest rates too have begun coming down, but from past experience, we are going to find ways of accelerating the pace.
Sure.
Let me be as blunt as I can. No amount of investment by government on its own can scratch the surface of what we need to give ourselves a sound economy.
Sure.
Nor can we expect in this era of international discord to rely on foreign investments of any significance. This moment calls for a massive push to stimulate domestic private investment in industry. That cannot happen with interest at their current cutthroat rate and level. The challenge I leave with your creative brains is to fashion how you move the economy from the crippling high interest regime to the level where it becomes a stimulant of business and level. The challenge I leave with your creative brains is to fashion how you move the economy from the crippling high interest regime to the level where it becomes.
Any Africa and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is afternoon so babu my Ghana in Piana Eden anymore. And then I'm so I mean you could piemu or kind of South about on Pessia, so I'm not sure any honor. Akasa at the Asabons, and he said you will hunu a year I fear Dikanya His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Edia Buama said you will hunu. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama,
enema papa nko an ye hu so far ye hu hwe krampo first na omo ye businesses na omuntimi empredict hwe omuntimi empredict hwe dodo na ya adwuma epoka abada da atwam no enkofo dodo na sika hye wa ba na omundi o capital ni nyina ye den CD to dollar exchange rate nipa no beton ade e bi ode ade na credit obi yenya ntua ne kakrampo no na sika na enema na oton na sika na ode fa enema no krampo no ahye asa di ni fa so adi ni bibia enti ade na e ha adwen na nyame adom ya papa his excellency John Dramani Mahama e ba yi ene ne proper economic management team etinase no omo atimi de hye papa ba ama dollar no etinya stabilize ama yisidi no anya hoden ama ende omo ye businesses na enya mfaso bronye yi se na emobo back up perform ama de shemu 5x5 no ukuta be 230 kwa na wutini enya bito ebi kwampo ye less than that ni nyina ya ade a chese aboa ama amanfo na nya ho keka na edi anigi na wura Ghana for dodo na akoma mu na afa wo hwe programs so edi agu akwam bi se enkokon ketenkete ye papa ni obi a osoda ye adwen Ghana ho ema Ghana da na koma so ntino wo hu se enkokon nam kra aye bakurum hana we spend over $600 million a year only on chicken amanfo n baby anitino wade hihye aba ya watu din enkokon ketenkete aya no ebe bua kuayo e fa nkokọ yen ho se de be ya enkokọ ye krabo mem e be minimize na ye bete so ana se kakra no etu obi twakra na afi wo hwe etu obi a na Ghana fo ebonyo so na ha adwen sa to nyina wa ye firi ho enti no enema papa de agu akwam ne de ni 1 year ne de e chense obi adi be mfie miensa ana mfie nan ewa akonya so na hwe bi push akwanya ye be yiye express road ye be yidi atukumase eti ye papa Mahama 1 year in government so good se kase yemfa no tunsani ani a ana me man percentage a ebia kam man be 90% because why ade come be 90%. Ye be ye express road ye be yidi atukumase eti ye papa Mahama
Eku ejina da omuso ene arise Ghana eni omo mpanimfo akasa e de ato abonte se ya de omu nyina ebe so omo ho akwakogu American embassy acheche mu ache omu die nti e woso mu bo eye enkane oman Ghana so afa no show men sika sem so munyamfo kino for ya tade nti a woso mu bo no san so de bo oman Ghana hasi
the government adienti also oral no oba the MPP almost like the way they steal Ghana and the way we allege some of the allegations against the government officials. He said when he comes in his first year, he's surely going to deal with that. Until date, we are not seeing any serious effort towards governance to ask him to bring back Ken and other allegations towards some of the peoples. Well, for me, min kase John Mama 1 year there, because one who baby a free bano, baby ye baby drew no, say John Mama 1 year there baby, but one to mean cross 75%. Me make kase ebi 70 because oral ye say who say or G second free Ken ho. Or sika ye de ko akogu sa manhole our cathedral ye pese on yi sika every at the Magana for then you realize when you go to north somewhere like Wa or Volta regions they don't have lights, some don't even have clean water to drink, so these monies can go there to help the people over there. You understand? So I would say your mama has scored like 70%.
From sector to sector, ministry to ministry, ABI, ye share health, ye share road, ye share agriculture, ye share yaya dollar, ejadifo omudi ededen, edija, ye share senior, ni na ayeden, asesa. I said, and midi no, presentation aye ne no enhye da nye say bia ye nipadom be say 16 no na ye den ye ka ya adwen nanso ya adwen so ka ho nanso eye Ghana fo adwen na ye be kire ne esan say aban dada no wo sorry a na so wo baby a wo ba akogina trotro na ka say ene ye tu lorry firm eto da bia we trotro driver wato fuel e bia anopa nyumra kodu filling station I see ya tu fuel mu esan say dwadifo e bia ye maamefo aye wo fie so ukunuma o chop man kakra bi say kodi dwaba last week and I said 2 days ago kodu market no prices a wonya asade no sa sika na ukunu de mawa ukodu ho no ma untimi ntoshe nti niema nkitenkiti ye niema aga man kakra bi say kodi dwaba last week and I said 2 days ago kodu market no prices a wonya asade no sa sika na ukunu de mawa ukodu
asankafo nka wo mu kwa kudro bebre no my god ma say ni nemu ba kwedin de omoso eye concerned drivers association no makasa e dia sabonten say eye afinia his excellency John Dramani Mahama ebu my god na yagia eniema kwedi padia mo my god de titiri anyone na echi asen
emisa afinia o mampanyin jo mama wode besi akonya no so emra driver fo yetu yamusi wo say ye bebo na chi doma ye campaign na ye nim so obetuma ye adwuma no sei ye de abufu ani ahoyira ani ye de ko ye campaign din na chi nanso ye ba ye hwa fimu a sa driver fo ye kase ye ma ye papa jo mama ka 100% ni bi wachi an ke be kan wa man ke be man 100% 120 130 ke be man nanso enam se bi ni achi ntie be man 100% ni ntie ye kasa de se o kasa o man panyin de da adwuma wa ye biara eye kwan oba obetua so wanu ye nwambo Major road akese miensa se nan o mantem ye nyina wo ye ukunkurase a wo ye tama obefa konwa no na petrol 1 liter aye 16 cedi 60 pesos se sa me no kasei eda bro nyada yati petrol so eda nu ye da yati petrol so ena me no kase petrol 1 gallon 1 liter aye 10 cedi 36 pesos. It was to see an actual 1 gallon and I'm about 52. I'm buying the giant 72. I'm not bringing a Juma and a pepper mine. We look through our liberty some money and one and your Fabiana Sebi Yeti. Say, or come to be crowned on one with the dear man. At me about family. We look through our dollar ne hankin a tea and the share for my energy man basan and $1 to my beginner family. Say you see a car, Yentiminka. And the answer to our so mampenny. 1 year, Ubedi, a conyowi, a driver for concerned driver say, dear cotilum. I and near the well to make in a cheap, but my first every. Yakasa Yamamo. 1 year.
Kasiebo ne so e will be my son so me be sha se e wo Iran be America kranie e na better abont ne say age ade she wo Iran e yo ye tra enya agro ne nam so e mo mampanyina e won me be kasa se e ye bambo adwuma eku ahodo no nso nto omungu montene so mombo e ye Iran man no e humba ne wasan so akasa e dia to abont ne say ti a wo ye tra na e ko so e wo Iran e ade bi mu e ye omodie e wo boko eni asumdue e kwan so nti wo ka tra asrafo nso won hwe na wona eye or ye tra wo ye no boko asumdue kwan so on pe basa ye bia no asrafoɔ no nhwɛ no wɔamfa wɔn nsa anka wɔm.
In the vast covered market. There have been a number of similar incidents since anti-government demonstrations began on December 28th. Protesters are angry about soaring prices and the collapse of Iran's rial currency. President Masoud Pezeshkian on Wednesday urged security forces to distinguish between what he called rioters and protesters, telling them not to target peaceful demonstrators. Violence surrounding the protests has already killed 36 people and some 2,000 have been detained, according to activists abroad. Last week, US President Trump warned Iran not to use force against the protesters, suggesting America would intervene if it did. Tuesday's protest is the latest sign that demonstrations are likely to continue as the rial fell to a record. In the vast covered.
Delta State
The 23rd Commissioner of Police in Delta State, Ayinọ Adeshola, is already recording notable successes in the fight against crime. Addressing journalists in Asaba, the police commissioner briefed the press on the recent operational breakthroughs against kidnapping, armed robbery, and illegal arms trafficking across the state.
Acting on credible intelligence on the activities of a notorious interstate kidnapping and armed robbery syndicate terrorizing parts of Delta State, Bayelsa, Rivers, Edo States, the officer in charge of CP Special Assignment Team activated a series of sustained intelligence-driven operations aimed at dismantling the criminal network. The operation recorded a major breakthrough on 29th of December 2027 when the operatives extended investigations to Port Harcourt, Rivers State, leading to the arrest of one Abubakar Muhammad.
Beyond kidnapping and armed robbery, the Commissioner of Police expressed concern over the growing rate of drug abuse and hard drug peddling, describing it as a major driver of violent crimes.
Operatives of Quick Response Squad, acting on intelligence, stormed and raided a black spot located at New Road, Ewereto Junction, Sapele and Agofure Park in Efuru Roundabout, Warri, Delta State, where some suspected drug barons were arrested. We mean it. We will crush them. Drug sellers will be crushed because they are the foundation of the trouble we are facing today. No human being with his ordinary eye will carry gun and shoot. But when they are under the influence of these drugs, they can kill anybody. So they are the real criminals. The sellers are the real criminals.
He further called on parents and guardians to be more vigilant, urging them to closely monitor their wards and discourage involvement in crime, particularly drug abuse. The Delta State Police Command says it remains committed to sustaining the temple of operations to ensure the safety of lives. Their wars and discourage involvement in crime, particularly drug abuse. The Delta State Police Command says it remains committed to sustaining the temple of operations to ensure the safety of lives.
2027 I'm paying about some of the best so ever Nigeria by you. Some of the money go ever Plateau State one and I say one multi APC. A man you could achieve the other best a 1 million votes number to media His Excellency a year Ahmed Bola Tinubu.
Stakeholders meeting for Pamshi, Kanke and Kanam Federal Constituency in Plateau State. Professor Yuwata said the APC is stronger than in 2023, and noting that former opposition figures, including Governor Caleb Mutfwang and other top political office holders, have now aligned with the party. Stakeholders at the meeting pledged loyalty to President Tinubu and Governor Mutfwang, assuring that Plateau will play a key role in the party's victory in 2027.
And we set our targets is more than 1 million votes for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on the platform. We can't get the 1 million votes by restricting ourselves to our all former APC members. Now, we have the governor. We have the National Party chairman. We have all the House of Reps. We have all the House of Assembly -1. We have all the senators -1. We have all the commissioners. We have all the councillors. We have the local government chairman. We have the executive. We have the appointees of the local government, appointees of state government, appointees of federal government. They are all in the same party.
Though we differ in tribe and tongue, we are bounded in brotherhood. Today is a classical demonstration of brotherhood on the plateau, that we are one family on the plateau.
Yes, the support will be massive. You can hear from the APC national chairman. We were opposing each other. Now that we have come together, you will be rest assured.
Challenge Mr. Kasiebo, HGO, Facebook Live, Ashanti Prime TV, YouTube, Ashanti Prime TV, and our TikTok, and say Ashanti Prime TV. Oshana comment, so I like to watch Eddie Amame. And some of the best more, it was imagery as some nedos, and yet the market be in ye. Ghana 1 penny, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ekasa Epaye, Obu Oman Ghana Afi and Drada. Now, science now if you want something, Montemwasi, and Akobia Santico to Kurana, and will soon pose 82 Abibu the second, and so the name be Expo Bank of Ghana and him. And some meanings the more group here, the best more, said crime, maybe apparent to break. Kasiebo, I was Japan, you do Kasiebo, but still, so she am a bontia, a young so, and a miss now starts Macarubia.
she was Ghana. But Danny, a film macho. Oh, my face on what trouble feature. That's been put your bin in the fear, go tanty. I'm putting a door on mine. Oh, but I'm not what's in our son, them. Yano. Tower boat, you up when you go on by here. And by your weapon, you know, it's around here. And my alien, mommy. And Mama, me. And my time for the piano, yummy, around it. And my gonna be on me. And the mema. Everyone, what's saying, I'm in fear. As one they produce to a fino, yariano. But them papa, and me a chain. I'm gonna do a mine, Ghana. I'm gonna do Ghana. What do Ghana, mommy will say? Mommy will say, we are my papa, if you move King Kong. I'm gonna do a mine, Ghana. I'm gonna do Ghana. What do Ghana, mommy will? Mommy will say, we are my papa, if you move King Kong. My granny do a me. My granny do Ghana. What do Ghana, mommy will? Mommy will say, we are my papa, if you move go, yes.
In our country, Ghana, adults, youth, and youngsters, even toddlers, has adapted the way of littering around. This doesn't define you as a good citizen. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Keep your environment clean. Let's keep Ghana clean.
And here your man would see a pan, he said. Many be a gramonio. But the mama perform in Prenum, that book. And so if you can take on the Washia, and look at any masso. Oh, Papa, you can say, Raddy. And Mama Lily behind me. And my time for the behind me, and I saw me back. And my color behind me, and in my bushia. And so my son, what you go to them. On my fish one, what you go basa basa. That's the dear big man who cry. The dice behind the coats. Now I just walk off for what be fear. Now, Pupunia must say, one mine. And nobody, and the apostle cry.